spray bottle. Okay. It's not hot here, but I gave you a demonstration. That spray bottle will save your life when it's hot as, yeah, the one I'm talking about. This is, I told you guys it was going to be a while, so bear with me, okay? Because I'm bearing with you, and I'm trying to help you.
Why do I feel like I linger?
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. What up, gorgeous tube fam, and welcome to my video on how to survive Coachella. First, excuse me because I'm a little nasally. I just actually got back from weekend 1 of Coachella and I survived. Well, this is actually my 5th year of going to Coachella, so I figured I was going to survive. But first, if this is your first year or your 5th year, we all forget things, so I have tips for you to survive Coachella. How many times have I said survive today? I don't know, I'm gonna count by the end of this video. And these lists will be linked down below for you to read them on your own time. So let's get started. First, I'm going to start with the festival needs. So let's go. Number 1. You need your wristband. If you don't have your wristband, you aren't going anywhere at all. Trust me. So number 1, bring your wristband. And after that, if you are 21 of age, like moi, make sure you bring your ID every day to Coachella if you want to get into the beer garden, because they will be changing the wristbands every day. So bring that ID with you. All right, let's keep going. Sunnies. So, here in the valley, it is hot. Protect those eyes of yours. Make sure you bring your sunnies. Make sure you bring multiple pairs because you probably will lose them. Trust me, you probably will lose them. And after that, make sure you bring a hat. Because if you don't have sunnies, you can still use a hat to protect yourself from them. So, that done, moving on. We have the lovely bandanas. So in the desert, dust flies everywhere and anywhere and everywhere. So you want to make sure that you bring a bandana. I still try to protect it, but this is what happened. And you know what? I'm okay with it because I'm going to do it again next year. So make sure you have a bandana to protect yourself at nighttime, especially when the dust is just flying everywhere, or if there are some crazy sandstorms, because those do happen sometimes. Alright, which brings us next to hydration. We are in the desert, it is hot as hell, and you want to make sure that you're staying hydrated so you're not fainting anywhere and you're seeing all the bands that you want to see. So, your options are, you can bring in these small foldable water packs that you can roll up when you're not using, and there's a carabiner, so you can just pop it on your belt or your purse and fill it up when you're ready, or you can bring a hydration backpack, which you can fill up the bag with water and you can drink it throughout the day. I linked some links down below for you to check out if you're interested in getting a hydration backpack. I myself haven't used one. I usually stick with these, but everyone has their own preference. Next, make sure you bring comfy shoes. Yes, I know Coachella is basically kind of like a fashion show, but if you want to survive throughout the day, make sure you're wearing cute shoes but comfy shoes, or comfy shoes that are not cute. I always go with Converse because they are comfy and I still think they're very fashionable. So you know what, do what you want to do, but protect your feet. Next, we have sunscreen. So, you can bring any type of sunscreen that you want. You can always take this into the festival with you. It's small, it's not too big. You can't bring aerosol cans into the festival, but you can bring stuff like this that's just like a pump or just a squeeze out, or also a roll if you want to do that as well. And next as well, so if you don't have a hydration backpack, you can't really fit much in a hydration backpack, but this is a bag that I took with me to Coachella. I fit everything in there, my camera, my water, sweatshirt, anything I needed, I was able to fit it in my bag. So shout out to Siargao, because that's where I got my bag from in the Philippines. I love Siargao. Also, next, at nighttime, it gets really cold. So you want to bring like a light jacket or sweater if you're staying at the festival all day. If you are camping, then you can go back and get a sweater when it starts to get cold, but make sure you are ready for nighttime. So we all have our electronics, and you don't want your phones to die, because I know you want to capture the moments of the amazing artists and your friends and all the artwork around Coachella. At the festival, they have chargers in the beer garden. I'm not sure if they have them outside, because I've only been in the beer garden besides the show, but they do have chargers in the beer garden, and you can bring your plug, or you can just plug it in with USB port. So make sure you are ready with your plug, your cord, and I definitely recommend having a battery pack, 1 or 2, maybe 3, 1 for each day, you never know. Having one of these definitely saves your life. Also brings me to portable fans, because it gets really hot during the daytime. You can bring in small handheld fans to Coachella that actually have water in them so that you can squirt yourself. I have misplaced mine somewhere. It's around my house. I don't know where it is right now, but I will find a link to link it down below so you can see exactly what I am talking about. We have cameras and cameras. So if you're not just bringing in your phone, make sure that you have your camera as well as backup batteries. I brought my camera, and I brought 3 days worth of batteries just to be safe. I didn't have to charge my camera at all, so make sure you have your camera as well as backup batteries. If you're bringing a GoPro, bring your backup batteries, because the worst thing you can do is not be able to use the things that you brought with you. So plan ahead for that, okay? Personal hygiene. So for the festival, there will only be porta potties, okay? Sometimes there will be tissue, maybe sometimes there will not be tissue. So I recommend bringing in a small Kleenex, baby wipes or wet wipes, Clorox wipes for your hands, not for your body, for your hands. I also recommend bringing in a small sanitizer just in case there's not any soap in the bathroom and you want to clean your hands. Clean your hands! I also recommend bringing in chapstick, because your lips will get very dry. And girls, tampons, just in case. You never know. Bring them anyway. You might help out a friend. This is just a side note for my girls. If you're planning on wearing makeup to the festival and you're going to be sweating a lot, I highly recommend this, because if you spray it on your face, it's not moving. Your makeup will stay there, and it will be there by the end of the night. So if you do really enjoy putting on makeup and you want it to stay there, I highly recommend this. I will put the link down below so you can find it. It's fixed for your face. Alright, so that, if you think I missed anything for festival needs, let me know down below, because even though you go to the festival every year, you learn things every year. So let me know if I missed anything and you know something I don't know below. Okay, we are moving on to my fellow campers. If you haven't camped at Coachella before, I highly recommend it. It's like literally the full festival experience. And yes, it does get dirty and grimy and dusty and you get sick, but that's not the point. The point is the experience. And we're gonna get into that right now. My camping list is a bit longer. So if you're not camping, and you're not interested in camping, you can definitely exit the video right now. But if you want to stay for my cinematic Coachella video at the end, stay tuned. Stay here with me and learn something about camping. Alright, let's get started. You ready? I hope you have something to drink, because I could turn the camera off, but why? Why do that? Let's just keep filming. Alright, so we're going to go over camping space first. Tent. And in your tent, make sure you have a pillow and a sleeping bag and more blankets, because it gets really, really cold at night. Trust me. We have been shaking at night before, so make sure you bring things to keep you warm. Next, canopy. You are definitely going to want a canopy to cover your tent. The sun is going to be beaming by 6 a.m. in the morning, and you are going to want the shade. So having the canopy with the canopy walls will give you extra shade and comfort at your campsite while you are playing games. I'm sorry. Next, you want to make sure you have a table. You can use a table to cook your food. You can use a table to play games, as in beer pong, flip cup, card game, anything. So it can even be a beer pong table. It doesn't have to be just like a table only for cooking, but it could be a multi-table. So beer pong table can turn into a cooking table as well. And then you're going to make sure that you want to have chairs to sit in around campsite, as well as you can also bring a portable fan to keep you nice and cool. This is a portable fan. It uses just 4 AA batteries, and it will keep you nice and spray bottle. Okay. It's not hot here, but I gave you a demonstration. That spray bottle will save your life when it's hot as, you know what I'm talking about. Hashtag Coachella. So much dust in my nostrils.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
If you're planning on cooking at your campsite, I recommend getting a stove to cook with. I put a link down below that you can check. On the website it says you can bring portable propane stoves with you plus propane, and we brought a cooking stove, and it was awesome. Waking up and making bacon and eggs, and just like you're at home but you're camping. And I'm sure people have been camping before, but before, when I camped at Coachella, we didn't bring stoves, so it was mostly like cold food or we would go buy food. So having a stove is really, really convenient. I definitely recommend a stove. So on to beverages. Beverages, make sure you have water, coconut water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Alcohol wise, you can bring in beer, you can bring in boxed wine, and there's no glass on the campgrounds. But if you want to bring in hard alcohol, just pour it in bottles, okay? Pour it in a Coke bottle, pour it in a water bottle. Be smart about it, you know. Everyone doesn't just like beer or boxed wine. And honestly, this year, they seem pretty lax about it. because even when we came back from the shuttles, if you had a glass bottle of alcohol, they would just tell you to pour it in a plastic bottle, and they're like, take it in. But years before, they're like, ah ha ha, I'm keeping this, we're having a party, too bad for you. So I think they're actually pretty lax on the alcohol rule. And if you do read the website, nothing says no hard alcohol, it just says no glass. So I think they want you to use your imagination and make it work. Alright, on to camp cooking. So, cooking, make sure you have a cooler because you want to keep things cool. Make sure it is filled with ice as well as dry ice. Make sure you have a cutting board. You can make sure you have something to cut your food with. Make sure you bring a pot and a pan. If you want to make coffee in the morning, you need somewhere to make, or a kettle. So pot or pan or kettle. Pan, pot or kettle. Or pot, pan, and kettle. Whatever you want. Make sure you have plastic cups, plates, utensils, and your plastic cups can also be used for drinking games, so you don't want to miss those plastic cups. They come in handy. Also, make sure you have soap to clean your sponges. Make sure you have soap to clean your things that you are using while you are cooking. And like I said before, make sure you have ice or dry ice in your cooler. Highly recommended. If you can't get dry ice, just make sure you have a lot of ice. And there are people that sell ice in the camp area, so you can buy ice. It will be more expensive in the store, but it is there for you. Next, camp miscellaneous. I told you guys it was going to be a while, so bear with me, okay? Because I'm bearing with you, and I'm trying to help you. You're going to thank me one day, and I'm probably going to thank you too, so thank you. Alright, camp miscellaneous. Sunscreen. Also, if you want to decorate your campsite, you could use battery-operated lights. Woo, 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 party, oh, party, oh, party, oh, party, oh. You can use battery-operated lights, especially if they come in handy at nighttime, because you can't really see much unless you have lights around. Okay, let's see what else. Spray bottle to keep you warm. You know, we did this already, we're not going to do it again. The girl is kind of sick. Trash bags to clean up. Make sure you clean up. You guys have to realize that this is where the horses live, and every year they get moved out for 3 weeks for us. So make sure you keep their home clean. Beer pong balls if you are playing beer pong. Beer pong balls. Deck of cards if you want to play games, which I learned this new game this weekend from my camp neighbor. It's called Ride the Bus. So I will try to find the link on how to play it, and I'll link it down below because it's really fun. It's a really fun drinking game, and by the end of the game, you will be intoxicated. Alright. You can also bring an inflatable mattress. Sleeping on the ground, you do feel it. It's not very soft, so you can bring an inflatable mattress if you feel like you're going to be uncomfortable and you want more support. You can definitely do that. I recommend toilet paper, face wipes, hand sanitizer, Clorox wipes, Ziploc bags. If you use anything you cut and you need to store it for later, definitely Ziploc bags, paper towel, soap plus dish sponge, wet wipes, baby wipes, and also face masks. You can take face masks with you and put them in the cooler, and then while you're at camp, when it's so hot, if you take that cold face mask and you put it on your face, alright, let's go to electronics. Phone chargers, portable battery chargers, camera batteries, batteries for your fans or your lights, air mattress battery pump, an air mattress pump, solar phone charger, portable speaker, small or medium, so that you have tunes at your camp and you don't have to use your battery, your car battery too often. Okay. Last but not least, medicine. I highly recommend allergy medicine because the dust in Coachella Valley is absolutely nuts. So bring allergy medicine. I recommend bringing Claritin, which is like a 24-hour, you have to pop one every 24 hours. Also, I recommend taking Benadryl at nighttime if you're going to sleep and you have really bad allergies. That will help you as well. Bring your vitamins, bring zinc, emergency, any cold meds that you think you might want. Aloe if you burn really easy, or aloe just because. Earplugs if you're a light sleeper. I'm not really a light sleeper and I don't mind having sound around me. So, but if you really need like quiet time, bring your earplugs. That's it, guys. That is it. That is my Coachella prep list for you. I hope that you got some really good, valuable information from this video. If it was too long, my bad. I'm trying to help you out. But I hope you enjoyed it. Right now, after this, I'm gonna roll this Coachella cinematics of my time at Coachella last week, weekend 1, which was amazing. So for all you people going to Coachella weekend 2, I hope you have an amazing time. Be kind to your neighbors, make friends with the people around you, and just have a wonderful love fest. Okay, enjoy the music and everything that is just going on in the festival. And if you're not going to Coachella this year, but you're planning on going next year, maybe I'll see you there, because I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there weekend 1, because I always go weekend 1, because I love weekend 1. No shame. Weekend 1 pride. Weekend 1 pride. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Also, randomness. Glow sticks. I do take glow sticks because why not? Alright, why not have those glow sticks? And actually, at nighttime, if you want to play glow-in-the-dark beer pong, you just take these and make them into circle bracelets and put your cups in them, and then you have glow-in-the-dark beer pong. Boom, bam, bam. Alright, enjoy the video, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time.